Hi, I'm Stergiou, Business Development Manager at Sport Product Testing. We're based out of the Canadian Sport Institute of Alberta, where we work alongside athletes, coaches, and some of the world's leading sports science experts. Over the past decades, we've supported global brands in sport and fitness, offering independent validation through evidence-based testing and real-world performance insights. When Ryan from Hero Gear came to us, we had a clear question. Does the weighted compression supersuit increase sports performance in athletes? The concept of training with added weight is well established, but the supersuit introduces a new approach, integrating the weight directly into a compression garment. The idea is to distribute load across the body without limiting movement or relying on bulky gear. It's innovative, and it warranted a closer look through the structured testing. So together with Hero Gear, we designed a 4-week study focused on two main goals. The first was to explore any measurable performance changes, and the second was to gather feedback from users on how the suit felt and functioned during training. What we did was we brought 22 recreational athletes split into two groups. Group 1 trained in the weighted supersuit from Hero Gear, and Group 2 trained without it, following the same body weight based program. 12 sessions over 4 weeks with a mix of plyometrics, strength circuits, and sprint work. Testing was done in our strength and power lab using high precision equipment and standardized protocols. Methods, which included performance testing and feedback collection. So in order to track performance, we looked at sprint speed using electronic timing systems and jump metrics using dual force plates embedded in the ground. We focused on things like takeoff velocity, peak power, and reactive strength index as key indicators of explosive strength. Alongside the physical metrics, we gathered feedback through pre- and post-training surveys, asking our 22 participants about comfort, fit, appearance, and overall impressions while using the supersuit during training. We also assessed the physical fit of the suits themselves, noting areas that were too loose, too tight, or needed adjustment. Now we jump into the results, what we actually found. So what do we learn? Sprint times showed small improvements in both groups, which is expected given the focus on speed training. But during the jump testing, the supersuit group stood out. Several participants improved by as much as 19% in metrics like power and reactive strength index. Meanwhile, some of the control group participants saw declines in performance in pre versus post testing. While the results weren't statistically significant across the board, the performance trends were clear, especially for lower body explosiveness. The reactive strength index came the closest to statistical significance and consistently showed positive change in the suit group. From a usability perspective, most participants found the weight well distributed and the compression beneficial. Some even said it helped with recovery, but there were also clear areas for improvement. The suit tended to overheat, was tough to take off when sweaty, and sizing wasn't perfect for everyone. So in conclusion, from a scientific and usability standpoint, Hero Gear's weighted compression suit shows real potential. The pilot study lays a strong foundation for iterative product development anchored in human performance, data, and user-centered design.